Powerlifting is a sport composed by three main disciplines called lifts. They are, in order, squat, the bench press, and the deadlift. Each athlete has 3 attempts with 1 minute per attempt
to start the lift.
There are 3 referees, and each of them give a white light in case of a good lift and a red light in case of a no lift.
The athletes are separated per weight, age and sex category. The sum of each of the best attempts per lift builds the total, and the athlete with the bigger total is the winner. In case of a draw, the lighter lifter wins.
The squat is the first movement of the competition. On that lift, the use of the legs and the back is extremely important. Once the athlete stands erect with his knees locked and the bar on his back, the central referee gives the squat command. The lifter then bends his knees and lowers his body until the top surface of the legs at the hip joint are lower than the top surface of his knees. He then comes back up, locking his knees and hips in order to complete the lift. The central referee will then give the rack command, and the athlete has to put the bar on the squat rack. There are 3 main mistakes to avoid in order to not have a no lift on the squat. First, if the athlete isn't standing erect with his knees locked at the beginning and at the end of the squat event. Second, if the proper competition depth isn't reached at the bottom of the movement. Third, if the athlete doesn't complete the lift with a single upward movement, meaning if the bar goes down during the ascent of the movement.
A wonderful afternoon. We are live at the IPF World Classic Sub-Junior and Junior Powerlifting Championships here in Cluj-Napoca, Romania. My name is Elias de Buc and I will be commentating the 84 and the 84 plus kg sub-juniors. So we have 2 flights. First we have the 84 kg women, and after that back to back we have the 84 plus women, both sub-juniors, and after this session you will be joined by Amelia Potter doing the juniors. The bar is loaded for Katie Tatum from Great Britain, opening with 105 kilos. And that was a good lift. The bar is already loaded for our next competitor, Regina Petri from Hungary, 110 kilos, 12.5 kilos below her current squat record. Sank it deep. 3 white lights, good lift. Whenever I'm talking about depth, it is about the hip crease that needs to be lower than the top of the knee. Now we have Rachel Oshansky from USA, 115 kilos. (15 kilos below her personal best. Let's see what the referees say. It's a 3 white lights, good lift. The bar is loaded for Nikita from India. 115 kilos. And that looked like an easy opener. 3 white lights. Nikola Nabokova from Czechia opening up with 120 kilos. And a great opener for Nikola. 3 white lights.
Coming up next is Marilyn Hurado from Estonia. The bar is loaded 125 kilograms.
Marilyn Yuriado from Estonia, 125 kilos. 17 years old, has been competing for 3 years. That is a good lift.
Coming up next is Chiara Kulama from Estonia, trying 130 kilograms. The bar is loaded. Chiara Kulama.
Now her teammate Chiara Kulama from Estonia, 130 kilos. And it seemed her belt was not closed. It does not phase her. 3 white lights, a good lift.
Linda Bodecer from Italy, trying 137.5. The bar is loaded.
Next up, Linda Bonacer from Italia, 137.5 kilos. That was an easy looking opener. Unfortunately, the referees say no depth. Let's take a look at the replay. Yeah, it was indeed a stitch high. She has 2 more chances to correct that mistake. But now we are moving on to Michaela van Langen, USA, 140 kilos. Three white lights, a good lift. Right now we have Shelby Dollar from Australia, also 140 kilos. And that's 3 white lights for her.
Next is Lee from Chinese Taipei, trying out right 155 kilograms. The bar is loaded.
Xing Ying Li from Chinese Taipei, 155 kilos for her opener. Unfortunately, 2-1, no lift. Let's take a look at that replay. And this is the side she got one of the reds from. And that looked deep enough to me. The jury is still discussing, but we're already moving on to Rebecca Reinert from Germany. 165 kilos for her opener. Maybe worth mentioning, the current World Sub-Junior squat record stands at 182.5 kilos. And that was a wonderful opener. 3 white lights, a good lift for Rebecca. And the bar is loaded for Chelsea Enamore, USA. 207.5 kilos. Only been competing for 1 year, 5 kilos beneath her personal best. Oh, she just tipped forward a little bit. I don't think this is a strength issue. She tipped forward when she pushed up. Let's take a look at the replay and look at her feet. She pushed forward and her heels came off and she could not maintain the balance afterwards. Now, for her teammate, we have Luella Bowden from the USA, 245 kilos, already 15 kilos above her personal record, and 20 kilos away from the World Sub-Junior World Squat record of 265. That looked good. Waiting for the referees. 2-1, good lift. Got a red from the center referee. She's safe. That concludes the first. Oh no, she's not safe. The jury has overruled Bowden's squat, so that will be a no lift. And that concluded the first round. We will go into the second round right now. Going back to Katie Tatum from Great Britain, 7.5 kilo jump, 112.5. So we have 4 lifters that have yet to make a valid squat. They will have another shot at it in this round. And that is 2-1, good lift. Again, 1 red from the center referee. It looks good. Mostly it's harder to see from the front and from the sides. And we're already moving on to Regina Petri from Hungary. Also a 7.5 kilo jump, 117.5 kilos. And that is a good lift, 3 white lights. The bar is loaded. Rachel Olshansky from the USA, 10 kilo jump, 125 kilos loaded. And she locked it out. 2-1, good lift. Right hand side referee called it for depth. Let's take a quick look at the replay. This is the good side, and I'm not completely sure but the jury agrees. So she's safe, and we are moving on to Nikita from India. Also 125 kilos. And she gets it. She makes it to the top, and it is just waiting for the right hand side. 3 white lights, a good lift. Now for the second attempt of Nikola Nabokova, Czechia, 130 kilos. And it was a bit of work in the hole, but when she got out, it was a lot easier. Unfortunately, 2-1, no lift. We have 2 blue cards from the sides. Now Marilyn Yuriado from Estonia, 130 kilos. It moved nice and easy. 3 white lights, a good lift. Now Linda Bonnecher from Italia, 140 kilos. She missed her opener of 137.5. She missed it on depth. Now, can she add 2.5 and go sink it a little bit deeper? That looked a little bit better. She shakes her head. 2-1, good lift. Still a depth call from the center referee. Already moving on to Chiara Kulama from Estonia. She took a 10 kilo jump to 140 kilos. And that moved easy. This time her belt was closed. 3 white lights, a good lift. Michaela von Langen from USA, 147.5 kilos. And it is work, but the work did pay off. 3 white lights, a good lift.
Coming up next, Xin Yingyi from Taipei. The bar is loaded.
The bar is loaded. Xing Ying Li from Chinese Taipei. She missed her opener on depth. Trying to retake the same weight and sink it a little bit deeper. And that moved well. Was it deep enough this time? It did look better. 2-1, a good lift. Still one red from the left-hand side referee. Let's take a look at that. But I think she will be perfectly fine with that. Next up we have Shelby Dollar from Australia. 155 kilos, a 15 kilo jump. Only 5 kilos away from her current squat personal best. And it was work. Nevertheless, a good lift. The bar is loaded. We have Rebecca Reinert from Germany taking a 10 kilo jump. Only 7.5 kilos below the world squat sub-junior record. And she sank that really deep. 3 white lights, a good lift. Now 2 more lifters that have not yet put on a successful attempt on the board. First out we have Chelsea Enamore from USA, retaking her first attempt of 207.5. She lost balance and tipped forward, could not maintain position. And look at that. A 3 white lights, good lift. That was lightning fast. Amazing. Don't blink, because it's already over. Now, can her teammate correct her mistake? The bar is loaded for Luella Bowden from the USA, retaking 245 kilos. Got it on her first, but then got overruled by the jury. Can she convince the referees and the jury this time? And it was work. And again, 2-1, no lifts. Yeah, no, she just needs to sink it deeper, or she will be in trouble. She still has one more attempt. The bar is loaded for Katie Tatum. 117.5 kilos. Great Britain for a 5 kilo personal best. And that looked good, a strong squat. 3 white lights, good lift.
Coming up next is Regina Petri from Hungary, trying out 122.5 kilograms. The bar is loaded.
The bar is loaded for Regina Petri from Hungary. 5 kilo jump to match her personal best of 122.5 kilos. And she screams. Went plenty deep. 3 white lights, a good lift. That was a big effort for Petri. And that will make a great shot. Now we see Nikita from India, 127.5 kilos for a 2.5 kilo personal best. was easy looking. A conservative jump from her second, but it paid off because she has 3 white lights. Good lift.
From the Czech Republic, trying 130 kilograms. The bar is loaded.
The bar is already loaded for Nikola Nabokova, Czechia. She missed 130 on her second. Can she retake it and be successful this time? And she sank it really deep. And it is a 2-to-1 good lift. Left hand side gives a blue.
Rachel Olshansky up next from the United States of America. The bar is loaded. 132.5 kilograms.
Now we hear the crowd going wild for Rachel Olshansky from the USA. 7.5 kilo jump for a 2.5 kilo personal best. 132.5 kilos loaded. Unfortunately, she tipped over. It was a good effort, but just too heavy today.
Playing 135. The bar is loaded.
The bar is loaded for Marilyn Yuriado, Estonia. 135 kilos.
Marilyn Hudiago, Estonia.
And that was a nice looking squat. And that is 3 white lights. The bar is loaded for Linda Bonecer from Italy. 150 kilos. She is currently sitting in bronze in the squat event, looking to get a silver medal. But Michaela will have the final say. Who gets which color? And she stands up so easily. But was yeah, it is a good lift. Was just waiting for the depth calls as she missed it on her first, but so wonderfully got it on her third. Now Chiara Kulama from Estonia, 150 kilos. Unfortunately, no lift. The bar is loaded for Michaela von Langen from the USA. She is trying to trade her bronze medal in the squat to a silver medal. 155 kilos. And it is a fight, but she keeps fighting. Unfortunately, I really thought she was past that sticking point. So it will not be a silver medal, but she will have a bronze squat medal. Now we have Shelby Dollar from Australia. And she is trying to move from third to second in the 84 plus kilo category with 160 kilos on the bar. And she's fighting, but unfortunately, she could not pass that sticking point. Now the bar is loaded for Xingying Li from Chinese Taipei, 165 kilos. And she's fighting and she got it. 3 white lights, a good lift. Now she is currently sitting in silver medal position, but of course we still have Bowden that has yet to make a valid attempt. Now something very exciting. Rebecca Reinert from Germany. She has loaded 183 kilos on the bar, a world sub-junior squat record attempt for Rebecca Reinert. Would be an amazing way to end her third and final squat attempt with a new world record to her name. Does she have enough energy? She sinks it and she stands it up nicely, and I think she did. That is a new world sub-junior squat record for Rebecca Reinert. Look at that. Sank it into the hole. And a wonderful lift. Now 2 more lifters to go. We go to the 84 plus now. Already in gold medal position, Chelsea Enamore from the USA, 217.5 kilos. She missed 207.5 on her opener on a balance issue. Smoked it on her second. And her third is no different. An absolute smoke show. A good lift. Now to prevent drama, Luella Bowden from the USA. She has yet to make a valid squat. She missed 245 twice on depth. She just needs to sink it lower. Can she make it lower? Come on, and push. Let's see what the referees say. And it is a 2-1 good lift. Wow. And that was deeper than the last one. And the jury looks content. For the 84 kilo class, we have in gold medal position Rebecca Reiners from Germany, silver medal Linda Bonnecker from Italy, and Michaela van Langen from USA in bronze. And for the 84 plus kilo women, we have Luella Bowden from the USA in gold, Chelsea Enamore in silver, and Xingying Li from Chinese Taipei in third bronze medal position. We will take a small 20-minute break and we will be back for bench press. I will see you then.
The bench press is the second movement performed in a powerlifting competition. It's a movement that mainly uses upper body strength. A slight back arch is authorized and allows for a stronger and healthier shoulder positioning. Laying down on the bench, the athlete has to create points of contact between his head, shoulder, glutes, and the bench. His feet has to lay flat on the ground, with the heels in the contact with the floor. Once that position is locked, the central referee gives the start command. The lifter lowers the bar until it touches his chest. The lower underside of both of his elbow joints have to be at level or below the top surface of each shoulder joint. He then has to stabilize the bar for the referee to give him the press command. The lifter has to push the bar back up until the complete extension of his elbows. The central referee gives the rack command and the lift is completed.
There are 4 main reasons to have a no lift on that movement. First, if you're not able to fully extend your elbows at the beginning and at the end of the movement. Second, if you don't touch the chest with the bar, or if your elbows don't go at level or below the top of your shoulder joint. Third, if you're not able to maintain all points of contact with the bench, knowing the head, the shoulders, and the butt. Fourth, if the lift isn't completed in a single upward movement.
Welcome back at the IPF World Classic Sub-Junior and Junior Powerlifting Championships. We are looking at the 84 and the 84 plus kg Sub-Junior women. My name is Elias de Buc and I will be commentating this session. We have just seen some amazing squats. We've seen a world record getting broken. And now we are heading into bench press. So there's one flight of the 84 and the 84 pluses. And depending on how heavy they open, you will see them come onto the platform. Nikita from India opening with 40 kilos. That was a nice and easy opener. 3 white lights.
Next from Hungary, 255. The bar is loaded.
Now the bar is loaded for Regina Petri from Hungary, 55 kilos. That was another easy opener. 3 white lights, a good lift. The bar is loaded for Michaela van Langen from USA, 57.5 kilos on the bar. An incredibly speedy opener. 3 white lights, a good lift. Chiara Kulama from Estonia. Next up, 57.5 kilos. A good lift. The bar is loaded for Rachel Olshansky, USA, 65 kilos. Lovely opener. 3 white lights, a good lift. So a reminder, every single lifter has made a valid squat. Now they're looking to further secure their total because you need at least one valid attempt in each and every discipline to make up a total. And that looks like a great opener. 2 to 1, excuse me. 2 white lights, 1 yellow from the left hand side referee. Now Xingying Li from Chinese Taipei, 65 kilos for her opener. Wonderful opener. 3 white lights with good lifts. Katie Tatum from Great Britain, 67.5 kilos for her opener, only 5 kilos shy of her personal best. Three white lights, a good lift.
Coming up next is Shelby Dowler from Australia, 70 kilograms on the bar. And the bar is loaded.
The bar is loaded for Shelby Dollar, Australia, 70 kilos for her opener. And that was more work than anticipated.
Shelby Dowler, Australia.
2-1, no lifts. And she got called for downward movement from the center and the left hand side referee. Now Linda Bonnecher from Italy, but the jury has overruled Dollar's lift, so Dollar does have a valid bench press in the books. But now Linda Bonnecher from Italy, 85 kilos. Nice opener. 3 white lights. Now we're moving to Rebecca Reinert from Germany, 85 kilos as well. She is the heavier lifter between her and Bonneker, so Bonneker would stay in gold medal position for now. That was very easy. 3 white lights, a good lift.
Madeline Juliado coming up next from Estonia, trying 85 kilograms.
The bar is loaded, and 3 times in a row the bar has 85 kg loaded. But Marilyn Giuriado from Estonia is the lightest lifter between her, Reinert, and Bonneker. So she would move into first place position for now. And that moved smooth from start to finish. 3 white lights, a good lift. The bar is loaded for Luella Bowden from the USA. 107.5 kilos for her opener. And that was easy. Let's see what the referees say. 2-1, a good lift. So 1 red card indicating insufficient elbow depth. And it is on the border. Now lastly out in the first round we have Chelsea Enamore, USA, 115 kilos. And that was a good attempt. 3 white lights. That concluded the first round of bench press. We will go straight into the second round with Nikita from India. Nikita has a second attempt of 45 kilos. And that looked good. 3 white lights. The The bar is loaded for Michaela van Langen, USA, 60 kilos. And that was a fast second attempt. A very conservative jump of 2.5 kilos. And it was a good lift. The bar is loaded for Regina Petri from Hungary. 60 kilos. 5 kilo jump from her opener. Just 2.5 kg shy. Her personal best. And she hit a sticking point, but luckily she managed to pull through. 3 white lights, a good lift. Now we have Kiara Kulama from Estonia, 65 kilos. And 2-to-1, good lift. So 1 yellow. Let's take a look. So the only thing I can imagine is butt lift, but I cannot see it from this angle. Now we see Rachel Olshansky, USA, 70 kilos. 5 kilo jump. And that is a 3 white lights, good lift for Rachel. The bar is loaded. Nikola Nabelkova from Czechia, 70 kilos for a 5 kilo personal best. That is a good lift, 2-to-1. 1 yellow from the left-hand side referee. Let's take a look. Maybe the heels are not completely flat. But the jury seems okay with that. Moving on to Katie Tatum from Great Britain. 5 kilo jump, 72.5 kilos. And a little bit lopsided. Her left elbow came a little bit in later, but no problem. The bar did not go down. 3 white lights, a good lift. Xin Ying Li from Chinese Taipei. 10 kilo jump to 75 kilos. And that still looked just as well as her opener. A good lift.
Coming up next is Shelby Darler from Australia, trying 80 kilograms. The bar is loaded.
The bar is loaded. Shelby Dollar from Australia. 80 kilos. A 10 kilo jump to match her personal best. This would temporarily move her into third place position in the bench press. That moved well for her, better than her opener. 2-1, a good lift. Got a red for elbow depth, and she does walk the line. Bar is loaded for Linda Bonnecker from Italy, 90 kilos. This would put her into gold medal position for now, with Uriado and Reinert sitting on her heels. And just like her opener, a good second attempt. 3 white lights. The bar is loaded. Walking onto the platform, we have Rebecca Reinert from Germany. 5 kilo jump to 90 kilos. This would temporarily put her from bronze to silver. A wonderful third attempt. 2 white lights. Got a red from the center referee for elbow depth. And that looked good to me. Now the third time in a row, 90 kilos on the bar. Marilyn Uriado from Estonia would put her from bronze to gold. But it is just too heavy today. So she will remain in the bronze medal position. 2 more lifters to go in the second round. Luella Bowden from the USA. 117.5 kilo jump. 10 kilo jump, I'm sorry, to 117.5 kilos. And 2-1, good lift. 1 red from the center referee for elbow depth. For the second attempt, Chelsea Enamore from the USA, 120.5 kilos. A 0.5 kilo increase to the current World Sub-Junior bench press record. Should she get this and move her from second place to first. Can she get this on her second? Ooh, no, just too heavy. She will have another shot at it on her third and final bench press. This concluded the second round. We're going right back into the third round. The bar is loaded for Nikita from India, 47.5 kilos for her third and final bench press. And it was a fight, but a good fight. 2-1 good lift. One blue card from the left-hand side referee indicating downward movement. But the bar itself did not go down. The arms just went up at different speeds, and that is allowed. Next up we have Regina Petri from Hungary, 62.5 kilos. Unfortunately, it was a no lift.
She's about to try 65 kilograms. The bar is loaded.
The bar is loaded for Michaela von Langen, USA, 5 kilo jump, 65 kilos. Her first and second flew. So let's see what she can do on her third. And again, very conservative jumps for her. 3 white lights, a good lift.
Next is from Estonia, carrying 70 kilograms. The bar is loaded.
Kiara Kulama from Estonia. Just too heavy for her. And we are moving on to Rachel Olshansky from USA. 2.5 kilo jump, 72.5 kilos. And that is a good lift for Rachel, and she's happy about that.
The bar is ready.
And already onto the platform, Nikola Nabokova from Czechia, also 72.5 kilos. Can she get a 2.5 kilo personal best on her third? Unfortunately, just a little bit too heavy today. She does not lose on any kilos, as 70 kilo was her second, and apparently the most amount of weight she could possibly lift today.
The bar is ready.
Katie Tatum from Great Britain, 2.5 kilo jump to 75 kilos. Unfortunately, also too heavy.
She coming up next from the Chinese Taipei, trying out 80 kilograms of the bar. The bar is ready.
Xin Ying Li from Chinese Taipei, 80 kilos, and would move her temporarily from fourth to third in the 84 plus women in the bench press. And it was harder than the last two for sure, but nevertheless a good lift.
Coming up next from Australia, trying out 82.5 kilograms. The bar is ready.
Shelby Dollar from Australia, 82.5 kilos. This would put her in bronze medal position for the bench press. 2.5 kilo increase. And she locks it out. Unfortunately, this time 2-to-1 no lift on elbow depth.
Coming up next is Linda Bonisher from Italy.
Yeah,
92.5
it did seem high to me too.
The bar is ready.
Currently in gold medal position, Linda Bonnecker, 92.5 kilos. Can she secure the gold? But Reinhardt still has a say in it on her attempt. Unfortunately, it is too heavy.
Coming up next, Rebecca Reiner from Germany. The bar is loaded, 95 kilograms.
The bar is loaded for Rebecca Reinert from Germany.
Heading for
95 kilos would take her from silver to gold. Already has the golden squat. And then world record that she can secure on her deadlifts when she makes a total. And it was a fight, but she fights through. It is a good lift, and the gold medal for bench is also for her.
Coming up next is Chelsea Animal from the United States of America, trying 124 pounds. Once again, even trying to break the world sub-juniors record in bench press. So the ball is moving.
Now Chelsea Animal from the USA re-attempting the world sub-junior bench press record. Missed it on her second. Trying to get it on her third and final bench press attempt. Taking her time to get into the right headspace.
There we go, Chelsea Animal, USA, trying to break the record.
Will she be able to pull it off this time? And she goes, but unfortunately it is too heavy today. Now the last bench press attempt. We have another world record attempt. So don't go anywhere. And the bar is loaded for Luella Bowden from the USA, 121 kilos, trying to break the record with 1 kilo. Can she press it? Can she lock it out? She locked it out, and the referees say 2-1, good lift. She has a yellow from the center referee. And the jury is reviewing, but I don't think they are gonna change it. And they won't. It is a good lift. So in gold medal position, well, on the subtotals, I'm sorry, leading on subtotal, we have Rebecca Reinert from Germany. In silver, we have Linda Bonnecker from Italy. And in third place position so far, we have Marilyn Uriado in the 84 kg class. And the AG4 Plus, we have Luella Bowden leading from the USA. Chelsea Enamore on her heels, also from the USA. And Xin Ying Li from Chinese Taipei in third. We will take a short 20-minute break and be back with you right then. See you then.
The deadlift is the last movement of the powerlifting competition. On that movement, the lifter's whole body is used and put to the test. The athlete approaches the bar once the central referee calls bar loaded. He then has 1 minute
to start the lift.
In the conventional or sumo position, the athlete has to pull the barbell until his shoulders, hips, and knees are fully locked. Once that position is assumed by the lifter, the central referee will give the down command. The bar has to be lowered to the ground without the lifter being allowed to drop it until it touches the floor, which completes the lift. At the end of deadlift, the powerlifting total is made, which determines the winner and final placings. There are 4 main mistakes to avoid. First, not locking your shoulders, hips, or knees at the end of the movement. Second, not completing the lift with a single upward bar movement. Third, completing the lift hitching at the legs in order to allow you to do so. Fourth, dropping the bar after the central referee down command.
A wonderful early evening. We are live at the IPF World Classic Sub-Junior and Junior Powerlifting Championships. My name is Elias de Buck and I am your commentator this evening. We have been watching the 84 and 84 plus kilo women sub-juniors. We have seen the squats and the bench press event, and now this is where everything unravels. We are arriving at the deadlift event, and that was the sound. The competition has officially started again. On the screen you see a quick overview of the subtotals. And after the first bar is loaded, we can continue. And I think the screen is wrong because I am seeing Katie Tatum from Great Britain with 120 kilos for her opener. And that is a good lift. So with each and every competitor making a squat and a bench press, all they have to do now is make at least one valid deadlift to make up a total. We move on to Nikita from India, 120 kilos on the bar. And that is a good lift. So you saw the first two competitors, the first one pulling conventional and the second one pulling sumo. The difference is in conventional, you grab the bar outside of your legs. With sumo, you grab the bar on the inside of your legs. Moving on to Shelby Dollar from Australia, 120 kilos. And that is a good lift. bars loaded for Rachel Olshansky from the USA, 142.5 kilos. And that was a speedy opener. 3 white lights, a good lift.
Linda Boncher Italy coming up next and trying out 135 kilograms. The bar is loaded.
The bar is loaded for Linda Bonnecker, 145 kilos. She is projected third overall in a tight race with Yuriado from Estonia for second. A nice looking opener. 3 white lights, a good lift.
Regina Petri from Hungary coming up next, trying 145 kilograms. The bar is loaded.
The bar is loaded for Regina Petri from Hungary, 145 kilos. That was a good lift.
Good lift for Regina Petri. Coming up next, Nikola Navelkova from the Czech Republic, trying out 150 kilograms. The bar is loaded.
The bar is loaded for Nikola Nabelkova from Czechia, 150 kilos. That is a good lift.
Coming up next is Xin Ying Li from Taipei, trying 150 kilograms. The bar is loaded.
The bar is loaded for Xin Ying Li from Chinese Taipei, 150 kilos. That is a good lift.
Chiara Kulama coming up next from Estonia, trying out 150 kilograms. The bar is loaded.
The bar is loaded for Chiara Kulama, Estonia, also 150. That is a good lift.
And it's a good lift for Chiara Kulama. Michaela Vandenberg coming up next from the United States, tries 157.5.
Michaela von Langen, USA, 157.5 kilos for her opener. And that was a good lift.
Coming up next, Madeline Uriado from Estonia, trying 170 kilograms.
The bar is loaded for Marilyn Yuriado from Estonia, 170 kilos. That looks good. 3 white lights, a good lift.
Coming up next is Rebecca Reinert from Germany. The bar is loaded.
Rebecca Reinert from Germany, 172.5 kilos for her opener. And that is a good lift.
Coming up next is Mo Laborde from the United States, trying 110 kilograms.
Two more lifters to go in the first round. And first up, we have Luella Bowden from the USA, 190 kilos.
And
2 to 1, good lift. One blue from the right hand side referee.
next from the United States, trying
Let's take a look.
5 kilograms.
Yeah, at the top a little wobble. That's not enough to convince the jury. Chelsea Enamore, USA, 205 kilo opener. And that was a wonderful opener. 3 white lights.
Fully stabilizing herself in the race for the gold medal. Coming up next is Katie Cajun from the Great Britain, trying 127.5. The bar is loaded.
And we head straight into the second round. Katie Tatum from Great Britain, 127.5 kilos. And that's a good lift.
From India right now, 130 kilograms. The bar is loaded.
The bar is loaded for Nikita from India. 10 kilo jump, 130 kilos. And that is a good lift, 3 white lights.
Coming up next is Shaggy Ryder from Australia, trying 135 kilograms. The bar is loaded.
We are waiting eagerly for Shelby Dollar from Australia. And it seems like she's not coming out. And I will take a quick second to give a shout out to our main sponsors, SBD and Alico. Without them, we would have no competition. They provide us with all the equipment.
And no lift for Shelby Dollar, no lift from Australia.
And
Followed up by
unfortunately, that is no
next
lift
from
for Dollar.
Deadlift, trying 155 kilogram per hour is loading.
The bar is loaded for Regina Petri from Hungary, 155 kilos. And that's a good lift.
Coming up next from the United States, trying out 157.5. The bar is loading.
Now Rachel Olshansky from USA, 157.5 kilos for her second. Her opener was very speedy. Now, what is the impact of 15 kilos more? And it did slow her down a little bit, but a good lift 2-1. Left hand side referee said insufficient lockout. Let's take a look from the side. And already moving on to Linda Bonnecker from Italy, 12.5 kilo jump to 157.5. And moved exactly the same as her opener. 3 white lights, a good lift.
Nicola Nabelkova coming up next, 157.5. The bar is loaded.
And the bar is loaded for Nikola Nebelkova from Czechia, 157.5 kilos. That looked good. 2-1, good lift. A blue call from the left hand side referee. And there is nothing wrong with that. Let's go to Xingyi Li. Chinese Taipei, 12.5 kilo jump from her opener. That looks good. 3 white lights. The bar is loaded for Chiara Kullamaa, Estonia, 165 kilos.
And it's moving
3 wide lights.
Estonia. Coming up next, Michaela von Langen from the United States, trying 167.5.
5 more lifters in the second round. The bar is loaded for Michaela von Langen, USA, 167.5 kilos. That is a good lift.
Coming up next is Rebecca Reinhardt from Germany, trying 182.5 kilograms. That is an European total record. So Rebecca Reinhardt.
Now, on her second attempt, Rebecca Reinhardt from Germany. She will attempt 182.5 kilos. A 10 kilo jump from her opener. Only 2.5 kilos shy from her personal best. And that is a good lift.
Coming up next is Madeline Hudiaga from Estonia, trying 185 kilograms. The bar is disappearing.
The bar is loaded for Yuriado Marilyn from Estonia, 185 kilos. This would pull her into gold medal position in the deadlift and go from bronze to silver on the total. And unfortunately, she did not. 2 blue cards from the sides.
Trying out 210 kilograms.
And at the top, she had a little wobble. Unfortunately, that is no lift. And the bar is loaded for Luella Bowden from USA, taking a 20 kilo jump. And 3 white lights, a good lift. And this gave her a deadlift gold for the time being. Now trying to take it back, we have Chelsea Enamore from USA. Chelsea jumping 12.5 kilos from her opener, going to 217.5 kilos on her second. go for gold in deadlift for now. She locks it out. And that is a 3 white lights, good lift. Now, it came to my ear that Yuriado from Estonia, her lift, her second deadlift did get overruled. So it was a good lift. 185 was a good lift and took her to gold medal position heading into the third and final round. Now, kicking off the third round, we have Katie Tatum from Great Britain, 132.5 kilos. And she's pulling, she's locking it out. Got the down command. And a 3 white lights, good lift. The bar is loaded for Nikita. Another 10 kilo jump to 140. Unfortunately, she could not break the ground.
Australia, trying out 130 kilograms.
And the bar is loaded. She did not come out for her second. She did come out for her third. Shelby Dollar from Australia, 140 kilo. Unfortunately, it is just too heavy today. The bar is loaded for Regina Petri, Hungary, 162.5 kilos. And she's going. And 2-1, a good lift. Left-hand side referee with a blue card. Let's take a look. I think it was for supporting on the thighs, but I don't think she really supported. And she's fine. And the bar is loaded for Rachel Olshansky from USA, 165 kilos. third and final deadlift for Rachel. With 5 seconds left. And she's locking it out.
Rachel Olszewski, USA.
2-1, no lift, unfortunately. A red for insufficient lockout and a yellow for jumping command. We are moving on to our next competitor. The bar is loaded for Linda Bonnecker from Italy. 167.5 kilos would take her to bronze in the deadlift, and from bronze to silver overall for the time being. And she's pulling, she breaks the floor, she locks it out. And I think she's good. She is 3 white lights. A good lift. Xingying Li from Chinese Taipei, pulling herself into bronze for deadlift. 3 white lights, a good lift. We have an attempt change, and it is from Chiara Kulama from Estonia, trying to pull for 170 kilos to take a bronze in the deadlifts.
Chiara Kurama coming up next, 170 kilograms on the bar. And the bar is loaded.
The bar is loaded. 170 kilos for Chiara. And she's locking it out. Three white lights, a good lift. The bar is loaded for Michaela van Langen, USA, 172.5 kilos. Now she is trying to pull for bronze in the 84 kilo class in the deadlift. As she locks it out. A good lift. bar is loaded for Nikola Nabalkova, Czechia. 172.5 kilos for a bronze in the deadlifts. She's locking it out, but I'm looking at the referees, and unfortunately no lifts. The bar is loaded. Marlin Yuriado from Estonia, 187.5 kilos. She's already in the gold medal position in deadlift, and this would take her from bronze to silver overall. Ooh, unfortunately. And she knows it. 3 red lights in no lift. Three more lifts to go. The bar is loaded for Rebecca Reinert from Germany, 190 kilos. To pull for gold in deadlifts. She already has silver, she already has gold overall. To have gold on each and every event. She's pulling and she locks it out. 3 white lights and a gold medal in squat, gold medal in the bench press, and a gold medal in the deadlift, and of course, gold medal overall. 2 more lifts to go. 2 84 plus kilo lifters. The bar is loaded for Luella Bowden from USA, 212.5 kilos. And unfortunately, insufficient lockout from the center and left-hand side referee. Yeah, it does seem not locked out. Final deadlift of the day, well, of this session actually.
United States of America. Her personal best is 217.5. She tries now 227.5. The bar is loaded.
The bar is loaded for Chelsea Anamore. 227.5 kilos loaded. She's already in gold in the deadlift. She's already in silver overall. This won't change positions. But for a 500-pound squat, deadlift, excuse me, 227.5 kilo deadlift. And she's pulling. She locked it out. 3 wide lights for Anamore. Also, the last deadlift of Bowden from the USA has been overruled. It has been turned over to a good lift. And these are the standings. We have a new world champion in the sub-juniors in the 84 kilo class, Rebecca Reinert from Germany. In silver, we have Marilyn Uriado from Estonia. And in bronze medal position, Michaela von Langen. Those were the deadlifts, excuse me. The totals are not coming on screen. It's not changing anymore. Okay, so these were the sub-juniors. We will now head into the medal ceremony, and afterwards at 7 o'clock local time, we will look to the junior 84 and 84 pluses. Don't go anywhere, and see you in the next session.
next 84 kilograms sub-juniors squats. The third place goes to the United States of America, Michaela von Langen. Second is Italy, Linda Bonescher. And the gold heads for Germany, Rebecca Reinhardt. Thank you very much. Moving on to bench press. The third place goes to Estonia, Madeline Huliado. Italy goes second, Linda Bonescher. And the gold heads for Germany once again, Rebecca Reinhardt. Good lifting, you guys. Coming up next, deadlift, starting with the United States of America, Michaela von Langen. Estonia in second, Madeline Huliado. And Germany is once again number one, Rebecca Reinhardt. That was some great lifting. Moving on now for the totals. The third place goes to Estonia, Madeline Huliado. Linda Bonescher proudly represents Italia, in second place. And some staggering, record-breaking totals. Germany gets the gold. Rebecca Reinhardt. Now will you please rise for Germany's national anthem.
Everybody up, please.
Congratulations, Deutschland. Congratulations, Rebecca Reinhardt. Moving now to plus 84 kilograms sub-juniors. The best results starting with squats. The third place goes for Taipei Chi-In Lee. We are waiting for the medals a little bit. Just getting them printed. It's not going to last long. Max 2 weeks. Once again, give it up for Xin-Yin Lee. Taipei. Second is the United States of America, Chelsea Animal. bench press. The third place goes to Taipei, Xu Yin Li. And Chelsea from the United States of America is second. And Chelsea. And the gold heads to United States as well. Noella Bowden. Great job. Moving on to Deadlift, and the third place goes to Estonia, Chiara Coramo. Second is the United States of America, Noella Bowden. And the best deadlifter is from USA, Chelsea Animal. Thank you very much. Checking now the total results. And the third place goes to Taipei, Xu Yin Li. Second comes Animal Chelsea, United States of America. And the gold match for the United States, Noella Bowden.